Boo-boo! Hello guys. Today I'm doing a video, and this video is about what I would do. It's about what I would do if I had $1 million. And $1 million is a lot of money. Like when people are like, "Oh, $1 million. How about $1 billion?" Like, no, $1 billion is so much money. Your puny little mind cannot fathom the amount. So I got a list of like 19 things, and it is I'll just number to number. I'll list them all. Number one, buy a maxed out MacBook Pro. Upgraded 16 gigs of RAM, high res screen, anti-glare. Cause I mean those things are just awesome. I love them. So many amazing reviews on them, and they just look so great. And they sound so great, and they perform good. And I really like the trackpads. So yeah, I would definitely buy one of those. I've been wanting one for about 3 4 years. No, about 3 years. And I can really use one for a lot of things. And I love OS X, but I don't have a Mac at the moment. I do, but it's from 2004. So number two, replace every single one of my couches with Lovesacks. If you don't know what they are, Lovesacks, they are these massive bean bags, and they're like such quality. It's amazing. They're so great, and they are the size of couches, and they're made to fit, like three people sitting on a bean bag comfortably. And they're just amazing, and they're very very comfortable. I have sat on one, and they're much better than, the crappy bean bags where you get little hole gets in them, all the beans spill everywhere, and there's a mess. So yeah, I would replace every single one of my couches with them. They're so comfortable, and you're not fixed to one angle, and it doesn't look bad either. Some couches are ugly and they look stupid, but this is just awesome. Buy a 24-inch monitor. 24 inches, I think, is the ideal size because, with like 27 to 32 inches, you may occasionally have to turn your head a bit. It's just a little too big. And the reason I want a monitor is for, I'm, in the market, I guess. I'm not buying one, but I'm asking for a computer, and it would just be great because at the moment, I'm using a 17-inch monitor. I'm not sure if it's 17 inches, might be actually 15, but still, I'm using a smaller than, average, like 21-inch monitor. And it isn't the best, really. I mean, it's all I got, it's good, but, uh, better one would be better. So that's, yeah, a 24-inch monitor, and if I had to choose a specific one, might go with a Samsung SyncMaster. They're really awesome, and if I had to go Apple, I would just choose the 24-inch cinema display, cause it's Apple, and it's the only 24-inch one they've made. And number four, invest. I would find a good company, like Apple or Google or Yahoo, or even a company that's blooming, so it wouldn't cost as much to buy a stock share of it. And I would invest, however much money a share would cost. Maybe like $6,000. I don't know. I don't know if it's that much, but I would invest quite a bit of money. I have $1 million. I can invest a lot if I want. I would invest quite a bit of money so the income would be steady, very very steady. And then I would constantly get money, and I would make sure it's a company. It's like a good company that I know people will like, won't hate on. So yeah, I would invest. Number five, I would buy the biggest collection of customized Rubik's Cubes known to man. I'd probably even need an addition on my house to make a to house my mind-blowing plethora of Rubik's cubes. I would have so many cubes of Rubik. Your puny little minds would not be able to fathom the insane number. I would have trillions and quadrillions of Rubik's Cube, and they'd be all like colorful and everything, and man, they'd glow, they'd all be solid colors, so you'd always beat them. They'd be themed, they would be broken, they would be half finished and unmovable. They'd be burned, they'd be cracked, they would be awesome. There'd just be tons and tons of Rubik's cubes. I've had like stacks of them, and I would have organized racks and things. So I would stack my Rubik's cubes. So I'd be like, and I would have like a Rubik's agenda, a Rubik's agenda. So I'd be like, 9 to 10, I'm gonna work on my yellow Rubik's cubes. 12 to 3, I'm gonna work on my I don't know, baseball themed Rubik's cubes. I have them all worked out. I'd plan one, and I'd have one as a favorite, and then I'd like take it to bed with me, and it'd sleep next to me, and it would be like my best friend. 'Cause man, Rubik's cubes make great pets. They do. They make very good pets. 'Cause they don't crap everywhere. You don't need to clean up their messes. They don't spray you. It doesn't make your room smell bad. They don't fart. They don't need food. They don't sleep. They don't wake up. They're just such great pets. Number 6 is to buy an iMac and or Mac Pro. I would buy one of these because laptops do not actually handle, like, unless they're unless they're like insane laptops. Like I saw this one Lenovo laptop. It was quad core with up to like 48 gigs of RAM. It was insane. But still, it I would buy an iMac or Mac Pro for the extra power. 16 more gigs of RAM will do a lot. 6 to 10 cores will do a lot. And especially because I might be getting into like 3D graphics and modeling. I haven't been able to right now. I've just been doing like interface design, UI design, and things like that, logo design, to my abilities and my restrictions, using my mom's computer, and it would probably just be really beneficial. Right, so I might actually not even be able to finish these all, but number 7 is paint my room yellow. My room is really white, and it's kind of boring and annoying, like the color. It's annoying. So, yeah, I want like a pale yellow, it's calming, it's not hyper, like how those annoying smiley faces are. Because my room's not colorful at all. And number 8. And in the comments section, leave what color you want me to, like, the craziest combination or patterns or colors you could think of for me to paint my room. That'd be funny. Take suggestions. 8. Start a Zonky training facility. A Zonky, if you do not know, it's also called a there's another name for it. No, it's not. It's a Zonky. I mean, it's a donkey and a zebra crossbreeded. They look crazy. Like they look like the body of a zebra. Like they look bigger than a zebra, but like they have the body of a zebra, and they're the size of a horse. And then they have striped legs. It is awesome. They're like the coolest crossbreeded animals I've ever seen. And so yeah, they're just awesome. Did I say training? I meant to say breeding. I'd breed tons of them. I'd have like Zonky riding festivals, Zonky races, Zonky petting zoos. I'd have a Zonky theme park. I'd have a Zonky roller coaster. where like chain the I would chain the zonkies to the rails and tie rockets to their backs, and then you would saddle them up and sit on them, and you'd be like, "Yeehaw! I'm on a zonkey," and you'd like go around doing crazy stuff. Number 9, get fraps. It's self-explanatory. Number 10 says dot dot dot. Number 11, I would save up. I would, I'd put money in the bank, let the interest roll in. So, if I put, say, like 100,000, I would be efficient. I would if I kept that 100,000 in there and never took it out in a savings account, I would have much more money if I ever actually ran out, which I doubt it. Number 12 is buy a camera. I'm looking at the Canon 110 HS. If I couldn't get a DSLR for a camera. And number 14 is start a charity. Number 15 is donate to some charities. Number 17 is to start a company to help old people learn to use technology. It's sort of like Apple One-on-One or Microsoft. I'm not sure, but Microsoft has a version. It's like Apple One-on-One support times like 10 billion. So I'd have like elderly people centers where they'd come and they'd get trained. I'd have like in-house appointments. I'd have a Q&A phone line. Man, it'd be awesome. Number 18. Remodel my room into the ultimate tech setup. I would do some crazy things, mount my 24-inch monitor to the wall, paint it yellow, paint my monitor to like blue or something crazy. Get a love sack, get a good computer. I would get a tablet. I'd do some crazy stuff. I'd get a cool desk. And I would also have buckyballs on the desk. I'd get an awesome desk and things. Trademark the word trademark is number 18. I would trademark the word trademark. Now, before I get into this, just so you know, you can't actually trademark the word trademark. Like, it's not possible to do so. You can't do that. Like, the lawyers that set up like the trademark system would not be that dumb to allow the word trademark to be trademarked from them. Like, that is not how it works. So what I would do is I'd trademark the word trademark, so then no one can use it, and everything that was trademarked would be like banned and like given to me, and I'd get all the profits. Alright, so that was my video on what I would do if I had $1 million. Subscribe.